I'm not. So you're in good hands with him on this effort.
Okay, okay. That's good. Well, very nice to meet you. I'm Sayla actually, but you can call me Chris. I'm in Cambodia actually. I'm working for Confidere. I just joined Confidere almost 2 months now. So,
Okay.
but
So,
yeah, I'm helping export team to expand the business, especially to the US. So that's why it's very nice to meet both of you here.
yeah, we've actually got a meeting next week or Friday. I don't recall which, with a couple of companies for you guys. Ron in our office in Virginia is working primarily leading that, but I know he's got some things going on there. So we have a few more things coming your way, and hopefully, the biggest challenge for us is we can introduce you to the buyers and help out, but it really falls upon you guys to do the follow up and make sure that the buyers get what they need in order to move the deals forward. So, we'll push you where we can, but it really comes back to you to make sure they get what they need. So.
Okay, I think that sounds fantastic. You can just help us open the doors, and then we will just work with the potential buyers. So that should not be a problem.
Yeah.
And also we have a full team at our side to support, from sales to logistic. So even like R&D or QC team. So I think we are in a good hand.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I'm like I say, I'm going to mute myself and actually I have to run in the other room and do some things on the internet, but I'll be listening, and if you need me, let me know.
Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jing. Okay.
Yeah.
Ashwin, right? Ashwin?
Ashwin.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm a bit new to this meeting because I was informed that there's going to be a meeting, but there's nothing specific about the agenda of the meeting. So I'm a bit
Yeah, no, the idea is, first of all, let me just explain. I mean, Jim gave a brief introduction. Basically, I've been working in the sugar industry for quite a few years now.
yes.
I was selling sugar from Mauritius, working for the agency that is responsible for sales of sugar from Mauritius. This is where I'm based. It is cane sugar, but
Okay.
for the last 3 years, I've set up my own sugar trading company,
Okay.
where I've a more varied portfolio of products, and it's not just limited to cane sugar. So I've got that, just to give you an indication. I mean, from Mauritius, we export obviously refined sugar, white sugar,
Okay.
but we had a lot of specialty sugars which are very specific to Mauritius. Some of them which we were producing on a specific customer requirement basis. So they're very high added sugars, and we were targeting a very selective and selected range of customers who are involved in the sales of specialty products. So palm sugar could be an interesting addition to what we offer and to some of these customers as well.
Okay.
So the aim of this meeting is just, well, to understand your business. I mean, what you do in terms of products, what quantities you produce, and so on. So I'll have a few questions about that. I understand that there are a bit of challenges exporting from Cambodia nowadays with the export duty, and also the fact that Cambodia can no longer export with a EUR1 certificate to Europe.
Yes, yes, that's true.
So these are probably the key challenges that we have, and I'm very aware of those. So let's probably just discuss about your products. I mean, in which part of Cambodia you are, are the tonnages that you produce a year? Are you exporting already?
Yes, actually, okay. Let me give a brief introduction about companies. Confirel is, I think, established almost 20 years ago, and our two main products are peppers and palm sugar. And our palm sugar is both organic and protected GI. So it's from the region called Kampong Speu. Kampong Speu is very famous for high quality palm sugar. So so far we have exported palm sugar to Europe, to France, especially to I think to Korea and also to Japan, and to United States as well. We work with Asian, and that's only for palm sugar. For peppers, we also export in form of peppercorns or a sauce. We also have pepper sauce, like condiment. We sell it also to European market. So, but we want to expand our export market, especially for palm sugar, to the US. I think in your areas, you mentioned that you export cane sugar, right, to US and also to Europe. Am I right?
Yeah, we were exporting to about 60 countries in the world.
Oh, 60 countries to the world. Okay, that's great.
Majority was in Europe. In the US, we had quotas. So even if we could export more, we were limited by the quotas. Otherwise, exporting also to the Middle East. We've been exporting pretty much to everywhere, every region in the world.
Okay.
Even South America. So.
Okay, that's great. Okay, I just want to mention a bit. Do you have any issue with the I think have you met Davi before? Davi is the one who's arranging this meeting.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Okay, she's in charge of the export market, but she's with me right now. But I just want to clarify an issue you mentioned about the export of sugar to Europe. Do you have any issue? Certification or restrictions?
No, we don't have any issue. I do sorry, I a bit have problem with login with him.
No problem.
Yes, I am with Mr. Sela right now. Thank you.
Okay, so basically, Ashwin, we do per Davi, we don't have any issue of restriction or certification for exporting our product, our sugar to European market. That's not a problem.
You can export, but there might ease in Europe because I don't think that Cambodia can issue EU non-certificate. I think Cambodia is no longer the EB, no longer part of.
What's that?
មាន
restriction នេះមានយើងធ្លាប់គេដាក់គេអត់ឲ្យមានពន្ធเนาะ
Oh, to EU normally we use red certificate right now. So for sugar, pepper, we have 0 tax for import.
Ashwin, are you there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
I am.
We don't have any issues. There's no tariff for our pepper or sugar to Europe. So
EU.
as of now, so we don't have an issue about that.
We can use red certificate and then it would be 0 tax import.
Okay. So you can provide the EUR1 certificate.
Okay, I will.
We can do that.
We can do that.
Okay.
How much do you
And are you presently exporting to EU, or is it something that happened before and then stopped?
We are still doing it. Actually, we have a few buyers in France. Actually, not EU, but mostly in France. And our company can produce up to 500 tons of sugars per year.
Okay.
And we can extend more if we have the requirement.
Yes, and if there's more orders, then we can increase our production as well.
Okay.
And
And
one
out of
sorry.
sorry, please.
One more
Please carry
thing,
on.
our sugar very potential to EU because we have a fair for life certificate, fair trade, and to EU, yes, they
Yeah, we
very
have fair for
interesting
life.
on this.
Yes, it's a good selling point.
Yes.
Yes, it is. I think this is a good selling point, and the geographical indication is also a good selling point.
Yes, yes, it's in a Kampong Speu.
Yes.
So
Yeah, and now you mentioned organic is how much of your production is certified organic?
Per year we can produce from 400 ton to 500 gram currently for organic.
Organic, yes.
Yes.
400 to 500 ton.
And our sugar is not only organic, but it also certified GI from EU. It is very unique.
So both organic and GI protected.
Yes.
Okay. And do you also produce conventional sugar, which
You
is
mean
not organic?
non-organics?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can collect it from other area.
Yes. Right now we also have it for sugar. We have two types. One conventional GI and other one is organic GI.
Okay. But if it is conventional, then it would not be. It would not have the geographical indication, would it?
We have both actually. Yes, because the area is big enough that we can get both organic GI and non-organic GI.
Yes.
Okay. And if today, out of your 500 tons, how is it being sold? How much goes on the local market? How much is exported?
For export and local market right now, it's 50. Yes.
It's about 50-50.
Okay. So 50% exported and 50% on the local market.
That's right.
Okay. And in terms of packaging, what are the packagings that you have available?
Different market, different demand, and also
for example, common one.
yes, to friend we have B2B and B2C. So some customer they purchase us in a bag 500 gram per bag under our packaging, and other partner like a restaurant or bakery shop they purchase us in bulk size 20 kilo per carton.
Okay. Now the 500 grams, is it under your own label?
Yes, it's our own label, and it is very popular. We got exclusive contract to Vietnam.
Okay, just to clarify, Ashwin, we are open for discussion about the OEM. So basically, you can use our packaging, or if you prefer the OEM line, then you can also provide us the the customization or the spec, and then we can do the customization for you. That's not an issue. And in terms of sizes of the bags, that's not a problem as well. So it's up to requirement from the buyer side.
Okay, but if, for example, you were to export under OEM or private label, so under a customer's label, what is the minimum order then?
It's based on the type of packaging you need. Like if you prefer to bulk size, it's not much high OEM. But if you prefer to 500 gram, the OEM must start from 100,000 piece per order. Yes. This OEM is not set by only from our company, but we also have the contract with our supplier on printing.
Yes, no, I understand that. Yeah.
Yes.
And so, how 100,000 pieces in tons? How much tons does that come up to approximately?
It's based on the size. It should be wait 1 minute. 50 gram or 50 gram.
0.5 គុណនឹង100
0.5 ហើយគុណនឹង10,000កញ្ចប់ It would be only 5 ton.
5 ton.
Yes.
Okay.
And sorry, the Amokshi is only 10,000, not 100,000.
Oh, 10,000.
That's much better.
Yes.
We don't want to put pressure to customer.
Yeah, because then the challenge will be to sell if you get that much. Okay, so in terms of certifications, you told me you've got fair trade, you've got organic. Do you have
Yes.
any other quality certifications like BRC or HACCP?
HACCP we have.
We have a GMP, HACCP, HALA. Yes,
Halal.
and right now we under processing apply to ISO. And for organic we certify organic from EcoCert, but we certify under EOS, USDA, and JAS.
Okay. And what about kosher?
Sorry, thank you.
What's that?
Kosher certification.
Oh,
Foods.
I don't think we have it.
Yes, we don't have this one.
Not at the moment.
All right. I mean, I believe, probably speaking under Jim's correction, but I think in the US market, that could be an interesting certification to have.
Oh, okay.
Especially hitting the Jewish market.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, understood.
Kosher is very helpful. It's not required by the law, but there are certain distributors and retailers that won't handle a product that can be kosher that's not certified. And it's not difficult to get something certified kosher. It just requires a rabbi coming in and confirming your process. So if you don't have the market, it's something most companies haven't done. But if you're looking at the US market, particularly the East Coast, it's critical. Here on the West Coast, we're less Jewish concentration.
Okay.
So it's not a concern. And if a product can be certified kosher or halal, they're pretty standard, pretty much the same. It's a different process, obviously, but the standards are parallel.
Okay, understood. I think we will look into it.
But we also use halal instead, right?
Yeah, the halal certification is very good if you're looking at the Middle East market, for example, or even some of the European market. But kosher will also give you access to the US market.
I understand, especially in the eastern part in the US.
And
so
some of the
we'll look into it. Yes, definitely.
They do look for kosher certification, so it might be interesting to have that one as well. Yeah. So you told me you're exporting to France, you're exporting to Korea, Japan, and you are exporting to the US already, you said as well?
Yes, we already export to US, but under raw material as syrup. Our customer bring it to produce alcohol.
Okay, and so you have the capacity to export as syrup as well?
Yes. We have sugar syrup, yes.
Okay. And if you export in the US, I believe it will be in bulk for alcohol production. So what type of containers do you have for this one?
I'm sorry, I'm not sure on your
Container
question.
đặt từ Americ tới nói đặt chị ấy.
Chiaประเภททอด 1,000 kilogram per pot.
Okay.
I can send you the picture if you want.
Yeah. I will ask you pictures and a copy of your certifications and everything by mail.
Yes, we will provide you.
But in the 500 tons that you produce of sugar, is the syrup included in that, or is it something else?
It's only sugar.
Okay, so the syrup is in addition to that.
Yes, it's another different products.
For syrup, we also have two types, organic TI and natural.
Okay. And what is your capacity for this one? Or what is your production capacity?
Because it is the natural product, right now we produce only based on our demand. It's only 60,000 per year. But if you want more, we can.
Okay.
Yes, basically, just put it in our planning for this year. We're planning to produce up to 60 tons. But if the demand increase, then we will adjust, our production accordingly.
Yeah, and this is also something you export in small packagings, like bottles or.
We also have bottle in 55 ml per bottle, 150 ml per bottle.
It's for the
We export to many countries already, like Vietnam, Kazakhstan. Yes, this one. And for size 150 ml, we already exclusive to Vietnam.
Okay. And are they plastic or glass bottle?
It's glass bottle.
Okay, great. All right. Yeah, I think I've got most of the information I need. Yeah, so I would request you, if possible, to send me some pictures. I don't know if a copy of your certifications as well. Specifications, if you have technical specification sheet.
Okay.
Yeah. And your exports, I just wanted to know, you export mainly by air or you export by sea?
Normally, it's very big quantity.
Oh, yeah, so ocean freight, yes.
Sea freight, okay. And what is the port of embarkation?
It's Sihanoukville.
Can you say again, please?
Sihanoukville, Sihanouk, and
Yeah.
Will is Vill. Oh,
Okay.
just, yeah. That's the only port of embarkation. One of the two, yeah, in Cambodia.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let me, as I mentioned, just please send me this information. And also, can you send me a few pictures of, well, the sugar itself, but also the packagings that you have?
Okay, definitely.
Yeah. All right, and I will talk to a few people and let's see how we can move that. I'll double check on this EUR1 certification as well.
Yes.
Because that makes a whole difference in the EU. Because duties, if there is no EUR1, duties are very high.
So far, yes, as of now, we still can import. We can still export to Europe with zero import tax. So I'm not sure if there's any change in the future, but for now, this is what we are doing.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Okay, you mentioned that you have, I mean, you have so many experience in this business, and you export, to all over the places. But in terms of volume, how much volumes do you export per year?
Well, at the moment, my exports are mainly sugarcane, cane sugar, right?
Yes.
So I'm doing at the moment probably around 10,000 tons a year.
10,000 tons per year. Okay, and most of them is in what form? Is it like syrup or paste or?
No, it's usually in, well, there are two things. Either in 50 kg bags. You mean the packaging type?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's 50 kg bags or in big bags, 1 ton or 1.2 tons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I don't think that would be required for palm sugar. We don't require that kind of packaging.
Mm-hmm. But sorry, in terms of form, granulate form or paste or powder?
It's mainly granulated. There are some of the specialty sugars, which are almost powder type, but they are
Okay.
not. It's not like icing sugar. Icing sugar is granular sugar that is grinded.
Mm.
The other sugars, maybe you've heard about it. There are Muscovado. There is
Yes,
Muscovado.
yes.
So these are the types of sugar that I export. So in the process, they come as a powdery sugar. But in Mauritius, for example, we have different types of Muscovados. Some are very sticky, like very rich, dark, like molasses, molasses sugar, and then some fairly light in color, but it's a bit like a powder. Yeah, it's very fine sugar.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, but the types, if you want the types of customers I work with, obviously there are some who are industrials.
Okay.
So they use sugar in their process in manufacturing to produce biscuits or sweets.
Yes, yes.
Then you've got companies which are specialized into doing small sachet and sticks for the HoReCa market. So only into packing. So I export in bulk and then they repack in their own sticks or sachet. And then you've got some companies which are, how would I say, specialized into sweeteners.
Okay.
Whether it's sugar from cane or whether it's sugar from beet or whether it's stevia, I think going to them with palm sugar could be something interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So you handle 100,000 tons of sugar per year. That's
10,000,
10,000.
but that's for my own company. But when I was working for the Mauritian sugar industry, we were exporting about 500,000 tons. But that included probably 300,000 tons of white sugar refined, but that's very easy to move.
Okay.
And about 150,000 tons of specialty sugars. And that's for very specific markets.
Okay, that's good to know. But anyway, okay, we also have peppers. Are you also interested in compote peppers?
Now, this is not one of my areas of business, but I think that maybe some of the customers I have, they have a diversified portfolio. So I could try to propose pepper and so on. But again, you will have to send me some information. I'm not an expert in pepper, to be honest, so that's why I didn't ask too many questions about it. But I'm sure there could be some interest. If you do, you have also GI and organic for these?
Yes, yes, of course, we have. That's why I would like to introduce this product, because we have this very famous compote peppers. It's probably the most famous peppers. And we have both organic and GI protected, and then we are selling very well to Europe, and also, how about in the US? Have you export?
No, only small quantity.
Yes, and not yet big quantity to the US market. So that's why we are looking to expand this, in the US market.
In the US, Ron is working on that, and we've reached out to Woodland Foods in Chicago and are trying to set the meetings for that. I haven't seen them confirm it. Their buyer is Friday is her last day. She's leaving for maternity leave, so they're taking her work and shifting it to other people. So I don't know whether we'll have the meeting with them or not. We did send them samples a couple of weeks ago, and I will follow up with them on those samples in the next couple of days, probably on Monday. I know I have a call with them on Monday, but we'll see what we can do there. And then Ron is also reaching out to some of the other spice traders to see if they have an interest. So we are working on that.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. I'm not sure, but Jim and Ashwin, are you using like WhatsApp or Telegram or any other form of? You hate them?
I
I
hate them
do-
because business can't effectively be done on a WhatsApp phone. We do use WhatsApp. I don't use Telegram. I know Ashwin had to load it for our work in Central Asia, but email is much more effective, or even Teams, because we can send messages via Teams as well. And that way there's a better record of it than on a WhatsApp or a Telegraph.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is that because for a quick confirmation or something like that, we can just do it over WhatsApp, and then but when we send documentation or contract or any like official document, then we will use email. But I think that I'm just thinking that WhatsApp is can have a quick response than by emails, especially
Yeah,
given the time differences.
Funny that WhatsApp is not used in the U.S. hardly at all. It's weird because it's a Facebook product, but when I mention WhatsApp to my friends that don't deal in international trade, they've never heard of it. So
Okay.
yeah, but for us, WhatsApp does work. I know Ashwin's got it and I've got it. So
Yeah, I use, and I've also started. Yeah, you mentioned I only just started using Telegram, so I was kind of forced to do it, but
yeah.
now it's
Okay, we'll start from somewhere. I mean, like it's better that we have a WhatsApp group, so we can have a quick updates on the inquiries. Because email it can take some time, to respond. So
yeah.
anyway, I'm just suggesting. So
No, sure. You will have, I think, in my signature, you probably have, or if you don't have, I'll send you my mobile number. So it's the same number for WhatsApp or Telegram.
Okay, that's good. That's cool. Okay, I think that's all for now. So after this, we will prepare all the documents you requested, and then you can have a look. And then if you have any questions or you need any further clarifications, you can come back to us.
Sure.
And that's for Ashwin. And for Jim, yes, any update from your side, please let us know. We're 100% ready to support you.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, appreciate your time as well. Okay, thank you so much for having this meeting with us, and I look forward to meeting you guys again soon. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Good day.
Bye.
Bye.